So I am going to talk about the product and how it works, and then I'll actually share how I was using it while I was actually in my car. So for me personally, because I drive a lot and I use GPS a lot, my phone gets super, super hot. I have an iPhone 15 and I'm not super old, but older. And yeah, it overheats so quickly. And I wanted to be able to make sure I could use it while I was in my car, which I did, and it worked great. So at first I was kind of confused about the clip. So whenever you put the clip on, you have to make sure that it goes all the way down to the bottom part, because at one point I couldn't understand how you were supposed to plug it in right here if you had the clip on. But this is how it actually clips onto the phone, and then it's super easy to just pop off. So this is what the clip looks like from this side, and then this is what it looks like from this side, just so you have an idea, since that was a bit confusing for me. Now, I typically don't use the clip. Even without the clip, because it's magnetic, it sticks fine for me, so I'm going to go ahead and take the clip off. And then in order to take the clip off, you just want to like push that forward or pull it up on the side, so that it just comes right off super easily. Now we have the phone, which does not have a case on it. Maybe if you have a MagSafe case, that will work. I typically don't use MagSafe cases, so I just take the case off of my phone, and then it literally just pops right onto the back. So does not fall off, like I said. So I have not really cared about using the clip itself, but it is an option if you want to have it. Please note that this does have to be plugged in for it to actually cool your phone. It will not work if it's not plugged in. Now, I do have it already plugged in over here with the USB. So I'm going to take the USB-C piece and I'm going to plug it in right here. And actually, it's probably easier to just take it off your phone and then plug it in and then stick it on. So as soon as I plug it in, you see the pretty colors that don't actually mean anything or have anything to do with the functionality of the device, but still pretty. And then you just, like I said, pop it on, and still works magnetically even whenever it's plugged in. So you can already see the number changing on here. So here is where the temperature will actually be moving. It'll show you how much it actually is taking from your phone. So I was really shocked when I first tried this. It was actually pretty cool. And you'll see in the video that I add at the end where you take it off and you can actually see like the condensation from it literally taking the heat out of your cell phone. So like I said, it does have to be plugged up for it to work. Once it's plugged up, it's pretty simple. You do have a couple of different levels you can use. It's kind of hard to see, but there's a tiny button right here. And whenever you press this button, you can see P1, and you can see, you can turn it off. You can see P1, and then you can see P2, depending on which level you want to have it on, if you want it to cool faster, slower, etc. But even having this on my phone right now, I could already see that it's making it cooler. So because I haven't actually been on my phone a lot right now, unlike in the video I'm going to show you in a minute, you're not going to see a huge difference, but I definitely felt a huge difference whenever I was out driving. So I think this thing is so solid. I do wish you could use it without it having to be plugged up. If you need to have it on while you're like using your phone, it can feel a little annoying. I mean, I can like balance my hand on it like this, but to be honest with you, it is a bit clunky. So I do want to put that out there. I do think this is a lot better for if you're going to be able to actually just set your phone down. So typically I just have my phone set down in the car whenever I'm using it, but 10 out of 10, this cools my phone. It helps with overheating, and overall I do recommend it. And also there is a slight sound, but it's very quiet. I don't even know if you can hear that because of literally how quiet it is. So I do want to also point out that the noise was not an issue either. It's like it actually has like some sweat on it from absorbing the heat. Okay, so it's -15. I'm about to put it on my phone. Okay, so it was at -9 after being hooked up to my phone for like 10-15 minutes, and it just went to -15. But my phone definitely got cooler.